it's Manda, and I am coming to you with another video. If you saw my planner stack video, which I don't know which is going up first or not, this or the planner stack video, you'll saw that this is an endless recorder notebook, and what I plan to use this for is doing some ink journaling and ink logging and all that kind of stuff. So this notebook has 68-gram Tomoe River paper, and yeah, I think that it has like 187 pages. I have like 100 and some bottles of ink, so I think that this is going to be a notebook for all of my bottled ink, and then once I fill up, then I can't buy any more bottled ink. Said no one ever. So so I figured you guys seemed really interested in me going through my ink shelf. I was originally going to take it by brand and do like the first one that comes up on my spreadsheet is Akkerman, and I was going to do like all three Akkermans at one time. But I think what I'm going to do is, because I want to have like this record of the ink that I have, I'm just going to do one at a time, and that's what we're going to get. I'm going to do, this is the very first one, so I'm going to kind of do the whole thing start to finish, as to how I want this to be, and we will see how that works out. We'll see how long that takes. How long that takes will determine whether or not I speed up some of them and maybe not others. I don't know, or at least some portions of it. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of discover this together. I don't know. I'm hoping that the audio is good. I have a new like audio setup for my recording and stuff. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I did some tests and the tests were fine. So, yeah, I've recorded a video before this, and I haven't like taken the time to edit it or anything, so I haven't listened to it. I'm just gonna keep on going, and hopefully it doesn't suck. And if it does, well, you guys aren't here for professional quality anyway, and if you are, then I'm sorry, you should go elsewhere. But anyway, so this is my endless recorder notebook. I love it. As most notebooks, I hate like the very beginning of a notebook, because it's just like you still have to like kind of like get used to it. But yeah, so I think this is great. It has a table of contents. I don't know that this is necessarily enough for the table of contents, so I might do like pages 1, like I think it starts page 1, and then so like pages 2 and 3 I don't know, I'm gonna see how I do this. Maybe I'll do page 1 is one ink, page 2 is another ink, because I don't think that this is not 187 blanks. So I'm hoping like maybe I can just fit, like I could just write the ink names, and then once I end the line, it'll be pages like 1 through 4, and that way I'll fill it in that way or whatever. So yeah, so what I kind of want to do is I have this stamp, this bottle stamp that I got from an ink flight, and this handy stamp pad. And I think what I want to do is somewhere on here I want to have like the stamp of the ink, and I think it would probably be best to like stagger it so the ink doesn't go through. So we'll kind of see how that's going to work out. I don't know. I'm just going to do the first page and then see how that goes. And if I like how this turns out, then I might just like stamp the whole rest of the pages. That way I don't have to bring this out again. Yeah. Another thing that I want to do is I want to start doing my Rolodex cards. Also, I have an update on this. I did contact Anna at Well Appointed Desk, and they sent out my Rolodex right away. My second Rolodex right away. They included some like a couple extra packs of stickers, and also a little one of those little dippers. I don't have it here. It's over there, and I'm not gonna go get it. But one of those little dipper. It's on like a little ring, and then you can kind of dip the thing. I did an example because my friend Casey was kind enough to send me some so I could test them out. And yeah, so I also think I want to do my Rolodex card. I already have my coloring card, which I do have my bottled ink card, so you can see that. And yeah, and yeah, so I'm kind of all over the place right now because this is the first time I'm doing it. This is the closest I've ever done to like an ink review that is not just a swatch. So yeah, we're gonna get going. I'm a little nervous about how this is gonna go. Not really nervous, because there's not really anything to be nervous about. It's just me playing with pen stuff. But yeah, if you have any suggestions or feedback on this, I'm open to it always. constructive or otherwise. Well, preferably constructive or like, hey, you're doing a great job. Like positive or constructive. Don't be nasty. But yeah, so I think that will be fun. And cool. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these cards because I have a Rolodex, but like putting one card on there is going to be like stupid. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the card and then kind of store them. I should have gotten like the tray one until I have enough to like set it up, to like set up a ring. But yeah, so anyway, we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, I need, do I need something? I feel like I need something. Yes, if I'm gonna do this Rolodex card, I still want to paint it on. So let me go get a paintbrush. Okay, and I'm also gonna do like a cotton swab in here. Yeah, we're just gonna wing it. My writing sample, I think, is gonna be, I'm gonna do a mix of like the Quick Brown Fox and some splats and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna start with, our first ink is going to be PW Akkerman number 13, Simplisties Violet. It's beautiful purple. If you've never seen the Akkerman bottles, they look like this and they're freaking adorable. In the box, this comes on the neck of the bottle. I just took it off because obviously I'm going to be using it. I've already filled my pen, and this is a bad one to show the example of because it's such dark ink, but there is a little marble. Actually, let me kind of like get rid of some of the ink in here. There's a little marble in here, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I don't think you're going to be able to see it because I've got the bubbles. Let me see. No, there's too much ink in here, but I need to do my coloring card, so we're just going to go ahead and do that while I'm here. Okay, oh, this is a mess. This is a disaster, and I should not have done this. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and do our Rolodex card, make sure I've got the right side. Okay. I like having the ink at the top so you can see it. So that's what I'm going to do on that. And then I already have the pen inked up, so I'm going to write that it is PW Akkerman number 13, Simplicities Violet. This is a bottle, and I got it at Vanness. I don't remember when I bought it, but that's so I know where I got it from. I was originally going to do this on here, but I think that takes up too much space, and I'm glad that I decided not to do that. And then we're going to just do some scribbles. And then I'll just do like a quick there. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and do like a little extra like bit here so I can kind of see how it looks when it's darker. Now let's see if I can get what you do if you want to get the ink out of the bottle is you tilt it on its side and then it kind of gets out. And then I don't know if you can see it, but there's a tiny little there's a little marble in there that blocks the neck of it. It's hard to tell because this is a dark ink, but it blocks the neck of it. And then if you want to fill your pen, you just tip it over, the marble goes to the bottom, and then this section fills up with ink, and then you fill up your ink from here. But I don't like keeping the ink in there, so I will always kind of try to get at least some of it back into the bottle. But these bottles are so pretty. They're so pretty. And then I keep all my inks in their boxes most of the time, unless they don't come with one. Just because it stays on my shelf a little nicer, and then it has that protective foam in there, and then it just closes it up. So that's pretty cool. So cool. And this ink does have some sheen on it. You can see on the coloring card. So we'll kind of get to see how that looks together. And I also did a chromatography. I think it's right. Oh yeah, it is. I also did a chromatography of this ink. So that's what it looks like. It's super nice. It has like, it kind of sticks around a little bit. I think I'm going to do a water test also. I think I'm going to do a water test in here. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so let's go ahead and stamp our page here. Maybe. There we go. Hair in my stamper. Where did the cat hair go? I thought I just saw it come up. Okay, anyway. I'm going to stamp it on here first just to see how the stamp comes out. And then we'll see how. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. And I need to clean that off, but we're just gonna put this off to the side. I have stamp cleaner over there. So what I'm gonna do is down here, I'm going to write, this is, I can't even see it. Sorry if you saw my head. Awesome. And my writing sample is going to be lyrics, because I love song lyrics. So this is going to be one of my favorite songs. It's not going to be the whole song, because sometimes when I write out lyrics, it takes more than a page. So I'm just going to write like my favorite like verse or the chorus or the part of the song that stands out to me the most. fitting that these are the lyrics that I choose today. Yay! So these are the lyrics to my favorite verse and the chorus of When I Come Around by Green Day. I was supposed to see Green Day today, but that's not happening because thank you, COVID. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do like a little quick brown fox over the lazy. I'm kind of being careful because I don't know how long the stamp takes to dry. It looks like it does kind of bleed through a little bit, so I think staggering it will be a little better. What I'll do is I could probably put like the chromatography strip right here. Lazy dog. And I want to do I think what I'll do is I'll draw like a little grid. I think I'm going to find that I'm going to want to do a different water test setup. Maybe I'll do water test on a different paper. Okay, so I'll figure, let's see, we'll do water test. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit and we might come back to that later. I might not do it right here in this. Oh, you can't even see. You can't even see it. So I did a little water test. I think what I would do next time is I would probably do the stampy part and the water test part before I even got started and then come in and do all this. And another thing that I want to do is I want to have a swabby swab of the ink on this paper as well. And I'm going to do that with a Q-tip because I have them here. We just got a bunch from Costco, so I don't like, even though it's super wasteful, I like don't feel bad about it. Oops. Put the cap back on. We don't want any accidents. And then we'll just do like a quick little swab like that. Pretty. And then another thing I want to do is kind of write, kind of like Chris does, where you can find it. This is taking a little long, so I don't know that I would do, like I said, I'm going to probably do, going forward, do some of this beforehand, like the water test part so it has time to dry, and then like stamping all the pages so I don't have to stamp it again. So let's see, where do I, and this is I should write that I used a TWSBI Eco Broad for the writing. Availability. That's stupid. US, because that's where I am. Vanness I think that's it specifically. Also in Europe, and you can get it at the Akkerman store. Which doesn't pop up, maybe because I'm not in the US. It doesn't even pop up in a Google search, which is stupid. Let's see if it lists where they have other. I was trying to see if they have like a stockist page, but I don't see that here. And maybe probably I do some of this research up front as well. But, oh, here it is. I was going to the wrong website. So anyway, this is probably crazy, and I'm sorry about that. It doesn't look like they have a stockist website, at least as far as I can see. But yeah, just do a Google search. I know you can get Akkerman inks elsewhere. I just don't know where the elsewhere is. So I think just like sticking it in here maybe? Or should I stick it up here? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a piece of washi tape because that's what I have right here. And I'm going to stick it in right there. So cool. So I guess that's kind of what's gonna happen. Maybe I'll put it in like this. I'll just put it in like that. Oh, you can't even see. Okay. Cool. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. So here's the writing sample. Here is the little swab. It's only one layer, so you can't really see the sheen that much. I feel like you can kind of see the sheen on the dots. They look a little green. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and... Do I have a syringe? Let me grab a syringe and we'll do a tiny water test because I think it's dry enough now. It's not dry forever, but it's dry enough. I need to figure out how to keep this from like knocking my stuff over. Okay. So, get some water. That's probably too much water. I have a paper towel so we can wad it up. That's definitely way too much water. Still way too much water. Okay. So we'll kind of do like what ink dependence does. Just let it sit there. Kind of like he does, long enough to like grab a paper towel and then blot it up. Yeah, I don't know if I let it sit there long enough, but we have a little bit, and we kind of saw that in the chromatography, like it doesn't just like shoot right up. There is a little bit of staying power. So, yeah. So anyway, that tells me some stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to still figure out how we're going to do this. We'll see how this progresses. I need blotter paper. I'm going to borrow this for now because I want to be able to close. I have blotter paper, I just don't have it with me. I just want to be able to go ahead and fill out the table of contents. So, our first ink is Akkerman. And I'm just going to put Akkerman 13 because I know what that is and it will tell me on the next page what that ends up being. So cool. So here's our table of contents. Oh, I'm zoomed in, that's why I can't see anything. Our table of contents. I'm going to now do that over here. And so that's our page. We have our song lyrics, we have our ink and what it is. I've added my little chromatography page. I can't spell availability. I've done a little swab of what pen I've written this in, and we did a little water test. So that's cool. So awesome. So I hope that you enjoyed this little thing, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in and stamp all these pages so I don't have to worry about stamping that later. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. This is what it looks like on the Rolodex card. You can kind of see. I kind of like that I have the availability to add all this extra info, but also have the coloring. So what I'm going to end up doing is my inks, I'm going to end up making a big giant rainbow of them. And I like that I can say that it's a bottle or a sample and where I got it from. So yeah, so awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any feedback or want to let me know anything, let me know what you think of the ink or how this process is going. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do like a dry time test. Maybe that's something that we can add to it later. I don't think that I necessarily have room. Like maybe I don't have to do the availability because I can just Google. Maybe I can do like a dry test. Maybe that's an idea for next time. Yeah. Cool. Or maybe I can do that. Maybe I can just put this up here or something. I can put this. Where can I put this? I want to include this in here, but where do I put it? Maybe like right here. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do a dry time test. Since we are here, can I zoom in so where you can see it? So, oh God, how do I want to do this? I have no idea how I want to do a dry time test. How do I want to do a dry time test? How can I do a dry time test as a lefty with this page over here? Okay. Let's see, dry time. So we'll do 0, 5, 10, 20, 30. Obviously that's 0 dry time. So okay. Apparently this ink never dries. it takes more than 30 seconds to dry. So should we do a 40-second? I don't want to make you sit here while I count that. So we're just going to say that it is not dry after 30 seconds. That means you gotta wait. So anyway, so cool. So I hope that this was useful or anything like that. We will find a better solution for how to do these things. If you have any suggestions about what else you want to see, I'm probably going to do a couple more of these. So we'll see if they end up, like, you probably won't see what you're suggesting in the next couple videos. But yeah, I can always take into account your suggestions if you have any, or thoughts and opinions, and see what we do for future videos. So I have enjoyed exploring this ink again. It's one of my favorites. I bought it because I think before I was able to get my bottle of dark lilac, it was one of the inks that was kind of touted as being sort of a comparable ink to dark lilac. And so I was interested in that because that was before I had a bottle of dark lilac that I paid way too much money for. So, let me zoom out. Yeah, so that's the reason I got it, and I ordered a sample of it, and literally just I wrote a word in this ink and was like, I need it. I need this ink in my life. So I bought a bottle. So that's that. So awesome. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And can I show you some up close stuff with what we got going on here? So yeah, if you have any suggestions or ideas or opinions or constructive criticism, or you're doing a great job, encouragement, let me know. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon with another one of the inks from my shelf, and who knows what else we will see. I'm also going to kind of use going through these as to a way to kind of like curate maybe my list for 30 inks 30 days in September. I kind of am like a mood ink user, so I kind of want to have the option open, but also have like some on a list in case I choose a day where I'm not feeling anything. That way I'll have like a list of things to choose from, maybe my favorites, maybe whatever. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has gone way too long. Another almost 40-minute video. Oh my god. I can cut a bunch of this out though, like probably what I just said. Anyway, it was great talking to you, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Take care. Love you. Bye.